mind if I share some passages just to get around and gather?
Wait, yourself out, bro.
Can we listen to this guy? Go ahead. Can you
lay it on
front
us,
of the
man.
camera, please?
Yeah.
Did I ask you?
Yeah, move over a little bit, man. Get in front of the camera there. Yeah. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what it is.
I don't think I want to be in front of this guy.
You will not divide us.
And,
says the wall.
I'm just going to read
So
a
a
few
bunch of people that don't like each other
No.
gather and never fucking leave. That's pretty clever.
Okay. He will not come inside us.
Oh my God.
He will not come inside us. He will not circumcise us. He will not circumcise us. This is Surah 2, 187.
And the conversation has devolved.
And kill them wherever ye shall find them, and eject them from wherever place they have ejected you.
What the fuck is this thing, bro? You got
On 189, it says, fight therefore against them until there be no more evil discord, and the only worship be that of Allah.
Okay.
And I've bookmarked my pages with bacon.
And we're not talking elaborate.
You can't do that.
He came prepared.
Oh, really? You're defying the Quran?
Watch me.
This guy loves the Quran.
Cannot.
That's artistic.
He cannot use this is Surah 2, 207. How many clear signs we have given them?
You know what's done to him today?
But if any man shall alter the boon of God after shall have reached him, assuredly Allah will be payment.
You talk too much shit, man. You talk too much shit. And they bailed out.
He
They
was
bailed
here.
out.
Were you there?
Oh no, is he here? Right in front of the camera?
You don't know?
Oh, no.
This is Surah 4,
It
28.
breaks the ideological reservation.
Forbidden to you also are married women, except those who you are in your hands as slaves. Yes. This is the law of God for you.
It's actually all Abraham, by the way.
So you don't like that, or
It was
what?
written by the Prophet Muhammad.
If you don't know Christian, if you don't know the Quran, it's all Abraham.
What does that concern you, though? Is that book bothering you so much? That you have to make a big political
Well, why don't
statement
you
about it?
this guy's in a bunny hat. He has bothering him.
I don't like this book.
Let him read. Let him read.
Let the
Let the
Difficult
book
to read this
speak for
because the
itself.
He's just
bacon
reading a book
grease
out loud.
Of those who war against Allah and his apostle, and go about to commit disorders on the earth, shall be that they shall be slain or crucified, or have their alternate hands
I love Mandarin.
cut off.
That's great, dude. I'm gonna take us home and enjoy that later.
Point.
I'll think of Trump while I do.
Orange, right?
What's the point? It's sort of an existential threat to society.
It's the Quran. This book is.
He
He has a Quran, and evidently he's not
A
because
lot of people
In the world.
A lot of
Yes.
who take it
And so
very.
I'm reading some passages from
you know,
it to
it's-
share with you
Yeah.
how much this book has influenced our world.
Yeah, the difference is Christians see the part about stoning gays and they're like, nah, we're not going to follow that shit. A lot of Muslims see part about cutting hands and feet off.
Right,
and
they
they're
haven't had a
yeah, that
reform
seems
like
reasonable.
Christianity has.
In destabilized conditions
Whoa.
where some fucking asshole can
Saudi
control
Arabia is not
everything
that
with lots of guns
destabilized,
and
dude.
money.
Saudi Arabia is
Okay,
doing pretty well, and
you
they're
can't-
executing people for not.
I will be
They're
Joining
throwing
the
the
cast
they're
of
throwing that
into the
off
hearts of
going
the
to
infidels.
agency. You
Strike
can't talk
off
shit
their
about the
heads
government
then.
who runs everything, or they'll fucking kill you.
and strike
You can't
off
do
and they
people
can
from
control
that man
everything.
everything.
if you're a woman.
The money.
You will be
That's-
stoned
that's
if
where
you're
the
a
stuff
woman
is
if you go out
coming
in public
about
multiple times without a
taking
man
their
or
head
I don't care why
There's
they
more
believe
stuff
what they believe.
later
I care
about
that they
cutting
can
people up.
control everybody because they have so much money. They have all the
This
money.
dude came so prepared. I didn't prepare anything.
That's
But your
that's how
argument
capitalism
was
problems.
that
Capitalist
the
organization
fucked up
I
economics
didn't
is
bring this shit.
destabilized
Capitalism here.
countries. My argument is that
This is
even
just free
stabilized
stuff
Muslim
for
countries
whoever.
are just as fucked up.
This bacon is making it difficult to read this fucking
And,
book.
Which
Wait, do you have
I guess
bacon
that's
in
why
there?
they
Iran
outrun
is
pork,
super
man.
fucked up?
Wait, do you actually have bacon?
They're a little.
Iran is
Or
They're
such
so
of
they
those to whom
kidnapped
the
and
scriptures
tortured
are given
Pictures
to
of
believe,
Afghanistan before,
not in God, and who profess not the
before the
profession
Before
of
radical
truth,
Islam moved in, yes,
until
it was
they pay
very free
tribute
market,
out of
and women
hand,
could go into
and
public
they
without
become
They had
a cover.
I'm
capitalism.
talking about the
what they're
Quran.
saying.
No, they had
About the
capitalism.
Yeah,
When
they were
Iran had
secular.
capitalism,
They were very
Iran was a
secular.
great
They don't like
It
any
was
sort
the
of
great
dissent,
capitalism
which
in
goes
Yeah, they were
completely
secular,
contradictory
but they
with
were
the American
Muslim.
Constitution's
Also,
First Amendment.
Yeah, but they weren't
They were a
extremists.
majority Muslim, right? Until somebody came in
Yes,
and
right,
said,
exactly.
"We're all Muslim, or you're
In the
dead."
Second Amendment.
not the fact that there was Muslim influence there, not even all of the
So the guy who came in and convinced millions of people
On
to go
Sarah
along with it, where did he get the idea?
123,
Where did he get the idea
power
from?
means physical power.
Where did he get the notion to
I'm sorry, I
convince
misspoke.
millions of people that they should all be
Well, in the
Muslim?
Bible,
believers wage war against such of the infidels as are
That's
your
what I mean.
neighbors.
We're
What do you want to do?
just
Let them find.
Well,
Okay, what do you want to do about it? What do you want to do about it? God is with do about it.
Just
What
educate
do you
people
want
on
to
what
do
it
about
says,
it?
and then let them make their own decisions.
What are we gonna do with all the people who like that book, though? What are we gonna do
What about
about
the
it?
people who
We're
want
not
to
gonna
do
do-
about it?
What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it?
And cut short its borders.
Right.
Thank you for the negation. What are we gonna do about it?
We're going to put a bunny rabbit hat on our head, and we are going to read from the Quran with bacon.
So we
Okay,
That's what we are going to do.
So you know why he's wearing a mask? So he
Yes
doesn't get
or no?
cuffed and punched in the face. That's why he's wearing a mask. So he
I'm
doesn't
not
get
gonna
punched
punch this
by-
guy
No,
in the
you're
face.
not. You're reasonable.
Some people
but
would
we
think
agree.
this guy is a Nazi.
Yeah.
And would use
Just
that
for-
to
just
justify.
I don't care what you
punch him
fucking
in the
call
face.
him.
Whoa.
I would kill somebody to steal power from the fucking oligarchy of the world. I would kill the oligarch and so that he can't do that anymore and collectivize
Godwin's law.
all the agency on the planet so that everybody gets a say.
Once again, Wolf.
This is
But
making
too
some
fast on
concubines.
But not this guy. This is just some guy in a bunny hat. That
just
doesn't
saying
like
now,
the
it's
I don't fucking care.
Our
You're
God.
being lazy. I don't care. That's
And who are doers of all
I know, and
misdeeds,
that's
Let him read.
and
Let him
to restrain their appetites,
Are you with
save
this
with
dude?
their lives or the slaves, whom their right hands possess, or in that case thou shalt be free
Why is
from
it
I
land.
just don't care.
So
Like,
you
I
can
don't
do
care.
whatever you
red
want with
hands?
your concubines.
Why is it
And, yeah.
They
Why?
wipe
Why
their
do-
ass to
Because
death.
people are being
Is that right?
slaughtered on a daily basis by
What are you gonna
violence.
do
I
about
think
it?
it is.
Not let them
inform
into
people.
our country.
I have a
For
different
Not let them in our country. Okay, so you don't get fuck everybody that doesn't like this book in the countries where they rule, right? Fuck them, right? They don't. What if they want to leave
no,
because they
fuck
agree with
them.
you?
But I don't
They
agree with
can't
that
come. They can't come.
No.
So they have to stay in the slaughterfest because you don't want to let them in because they
but you
maybe
need to
read
let them
this
finish.
book.
You don't let them into your country until you've properly vetted them.
Okay,
Right,
fine.
that I agree
All
with.
right.
Surah 33, 57, and
I
61.
should have finished the sentence.
Verily, they who affront God and his apostle, the curse of God is on them in this world and in the world to come.
Yeah.
And he hath
Don't you think that's
prepared
tricky?
for them a shameful
What's the process?
chastisement.
What's the process?
Not when you go from not vetting them at all to doing just a little bit of vetting.
Cursed wherever they be found, they shall be seized and slain with slaughter.
What if their credentials got blown up because we bombed them?
Well, they should get new credentials.
What if they can't because we bombed the building that printed the credentials for them?
Build a new one.
That sounds like
But
a really
who's gonna build it? We keep
isolated
bombing them
incident.
so they can't function.
Obama kept bombing them. That's a
Oh,
correct.
right, yes,
we're,
he
we're
did.
not doing that shit anymore.
Yes, we are.
Not
What
on
do you
not
mean?
on government buildings that issue IDs. I guarantee you, Trump's not
Okay,
bombing.
so
Trump's
those
gonna
buildings.
stop bombing? I like Trump if he's gonna
Government
stop
buildings and
bombing.
weddings and children's
Mad as
hospitals.
fucking-
Yes,
fucking
he's
cool
gonna
if he's
stop
gonna
fucking-
stop
You're
bombing.
gonna kill those motherfuckers surgically, man. That's mad as fuck.
Yeah.
You're right there.
Well, the thing is, you don't
Red
go
Dog.
in with a
Not with
fucking
bombs?
drone.
With
Oh,
bombs,
he'll use bombs.
but not on
Okay,
children's
use
Drop
hospitals.
bombs randomly
He'll
on
aim
people.
the bombs, man.
Bombs
That
and-
shit.
You know?
He will not divide us.
This is
Exactly.
47.
Right
No,
now.
This is
but we're
Surah
sharing
47
it.
doing this
through
to us.
4
We're
through
sharing
8.
it.
Right now.
Yeah.
Strike heads.
opinions.
As long as it
And
doesn't
if
get
you
hostile.
if you
And
do
then
not
we're
the
not-
infidels' heads,
There's
And it's
no
not
you
like
will
you're-
go to
There's
paradise.
no
He's
argument
saying
about
that
it.
this is
There's
a
an
division in
argument
itself.
right
is
here.
what he's saying.
Right.
There's
Fucking
Strike
hilarious.
off their heads
I
till
already-
ye
I
have
said
made
that.
a great slaughter among them, and of the rest make fasten the fetters. And
He will not
afterwards
divide
let there
us.
either
Yeah,
be
we're all
free
divided
dismissals
right here.
No, but we're not divided.
or
We're all sitting
ransom,
here talking. Remember, you
such
just
the
said
pleasure
that.
of
Yeah.
Allah.
No. We're divided in
He could
opinion.
himself take vengeance
But that's
upon
always gonna
them,
be the case.
but he would
That's
rather
always
prove
gonna have
the
to be
one
the
of
case.
you
Praise God.
by the other.
Praise God.
And whoso fight for the cause
Pepe!
of Allah, their words he will not suffer to miscarry.
This is how we're not
Pepe's a
divided.
He will
communist.
vouchsafe
Pepe's
from
a
guidance
communist,
and
you know that,
dispose
right?
their hearts all
Pepe
aright.
is a
He's a
Pepe
law.
is a
Bring them
cartoon.
into
Pepe is a cartoon. Pepe is a cartoon.
He's a Bolshevik radical.
believers.
Pepe is a cartoon.
If ye help
Made by
God,
4chan
God will help you
and
and will
Trash
set you
Trashburg.
be firm. This bacon is, makes a blessing because it's easy to like meat. And fruits in abundance will give them, and flesh as they shall desire.
What do you think about this book?
Therein shall they pass to one another the cup, which shall engender no light discourse, no motive to sin. And here's where we get into the pedophilia. pedophilia.
I don't care.
And you shall go
I
round
don't read the
among
book.
them,
Doesn't bother me.
beautiful as embedded perils.
So I don't like that book, so I won't read it.
A lot of people
Right.
do. They take it very seriously.
I'm sure they do. So what do you want to do? Burn them? Want to burn
Vet them
them?
properly before they come into our country.
But then what are we gonna do with the book? What if they read the book here?
I think that people who want to practice Islam need to reform their religion.
Exactly.
And they should practice it in the Middle East.
Christianity
I don't
have a
think they should
reform,
come to
why
the
can't
United
Islam have a
States
reform?
because it is not in line with the American Constitution or the majority of the people who live
So
here.
how are you gonna? You're gonna shut the border and you're gonna discriminate against everybody who looks like
go
they
ahead,
might
man.
read the
I
Quran
want
because we
people
blew
who
all
are
their
coming from
credentials
the
up.
Middle
Remember we
East.
The
bombed
only reason we shut
I
the
want
border
people
is
ID.
against terrorists.
I want people
Only
coming from the Middle East to stay in the Middle
We're
East.
all
Okay. Well, do you agree we should stop bombing it?
European.
Should we stop bombing?
I
the Middle
agree.
East?
I agree.
Cool.
Yes, definitely.
Are you a Nazi?
Don't
Nazis
give them
don't
a
want to
reason to be
bomb
radical.
the Middle
That's
East.
one thing I
That's an
believe.
improvement. Neoliberals bother me more than Nazis.
don't drink
And Puerto Rican.
Don't have sex.
Okay,
Well,
so
no,
here we're talking about
if you
sex
point
with
out how
prepubescent
ridiculous
girls.
the Quran is,
And if you do
then
Allah,
people wake
if you
up
do
and
evil
say,
in
look,
Allah's
maybe
name,
that-
what do you
maybe
mean?
this isn't a religion.
cancel and increase the
Well,
religion.
like I said-
Zeitgeist tried that. They said free stuff for everybody, fucking robots do everything, kick back, and everything will be great. Let's
As
just do
to
it, guys.
subject your wives,
Everybody
have hosts
realizing that would be great. Doesn't make it happen. Doesn't
of
make
the
it so.
recurrence of their times, if ye have doubts in regard to them, then reckon 3 months, and let the same be the term of those who have not yet had them. And to those who are with child, their period shall be until they are delivered of their burdens. God will make his command easy to him who feareth him. This is God's command which he hath set down to you, for so feareth God.
Welcome them into my life like I
His
would any
evil
other
deeds
American.
will he
Alright,
cancel,
Until they start shit, and
and
they
will
get shot,
increase his
just like any
reward.
other American
Yeah,
that starts
it's
shit.
a lot of times when they don't have when
I
they
just don't think this is the biggest issue.
when they say
Okay, so maybe I don't like radical Islam fucking people that think we should
God
cut
or
people's
Allah.
hands off or whatever. So what are we gonna do about it though? Because we established that the reason the radical
Do you
Islam
believe in Islam?
okay,
people,
so here's
I don't care about it. I don't care about it.
talking about
You don't care about it.
prepubescent kids.
Right.
I blooming youth
People
go
with
around
the people
them,
with the most
go
money
around
will
among
kill
them.
you.
So what are
if
we
you
going to do?
don't.
Reform
When
this
thou
country?
lookest at them,
Reform
thou
it.
wouldest
No,
see
no, no,
them
no.
scattered.
The Saudi family, the
Saudi?
the royalty of Saudi Arabia has the most money, and nobody can fuck with that. Nobody. They're Muslim first. They're Muslim second. They're first, the richest motherfuckers in the country, and they control everything with all their money.
Yeah.
So they impose this crazy version of Islam or whatever on everybody, and nobody can fuck with it.
never divide us!
Nice check.
Why? Yelling very loud. I'm yelling. That's entertaining.
And those who join other gods with God, wherever ye shall find them, and seize them, besiege them, and lay wait for them.
Well, I guess we shouldn't
With
let
every
radical
kind of
Islam
ambush.
people have
other
all the
words,
money, and I
what-
don't know how to
Hold on.
discriminate
They
about
should
that,
ambush everyone.
except to say that we should collectivize
That's
all
like a couple
of the
Muslim
industry.
countries that are super rich. The rest are poor, and they're still oppressing the shit out of
And
you.
we're still bombing them into more, further and further poverty. So
Let's-
If I had to
let's look at this
describe-
guy.
they can't
Okay,
overthrow their rulers
It
while
would
we're
be
bombing
a
them.
political ideology.
Can we have
We like
Well, we already
our
overthrown
country.
their
Our
rulers,
country
so that's
manipulates
going to
their
the
Can we have an
governments.
audience? What religion are you?
That's
Our
on
country
that's on
has
us
more
again.
agnostic.
We're already
But I prefer
civilized,
Christianity.
overthrowing
In
the
which way?
rulers because they won't submit to the
And
Senate.
I can see how
Right,
You put bacon in a book.
Well,
People with the
we
most
were.
money because they fucking.
You put
I don't think we're
bacon
gonna do that
in
anymore.
a book.
But we were.
I don't.
Some
buy
television
that at all.
bacon.
It's just gonna sell. Why do these people think?
He's gonna divert the
I
bombs
think
from
that's probably
children's
coming inside
hospitals
that
to
book.
oil
To
fields
tell you the truth.
That remains
and some plywood. That's well, we
But
were bombing
I asked
ISIS
him what
oil
religion
fields, and our aftermath
But,
was
but
confirmed.
here's the
That's
thing,
bad.
when you take a fucking drone in there,
Yeah, but I prefer Christianity. The
sure
reason
they got
why
fucking cameras
is
and
that
shit. You don't know
the
what the fuck's going
current
on.
Christian
United
morality.
States was,
Gotta send
yeah,
actual
because of
troops
the
in
Christian
there.
moral
Not
system.
a fucking
To the line of
machine
Judeo-Christian
going in to
values, yeah.
exterminate everybody in the fucking area.
Yeah,
What the
fuck
fuck
that
is
wedding and child hospital.
That's not what
More moral than Islam.
like the Obama administration was doing.
That's what
what
they
they
were
were doing was
absolutely doing.
destabilizing on purpose.
like
destabilizing their economic
destabilize the
power.
shit
Yeah,
out of
yeah.
surface.
So that we can usurp all of their economic power with our economic power.
You know,
Winning capitalism is why we've been
I don't
bombing
have
all
a
the
problem
world.
with anybody. I think everybody
Saudi
needs to,
Arabia.
you know,
There's a reason.
I think
Right.
Muslim people, if
there
they
are
want to
puppet states
practice
there.
We're
Islam,
economically in bed with
need to
them.
go to the Middle East.
And that's not
And then we
right.
can trade with
That's
them. They have
corrupt.
plenty of oil there.
So we should change that, right?
Yeah,
Problem is,
absolutely. We want to free market, but I also believe that there are areas which should be controlled. Socialism. Okay? Socialism has always been a part
Did you
of it.
rip a page out of the Quran?
But I do
Did
still
you
believe
rip
in
a
the free
page
market.
out of
I still believe in
Do you,
Why do you
in front of the camera?
What are you gonna do about it?
It is a
Aren't we were
Did
talking
you
about what are
rip
we
a
gonna
page
do
out of the
about
Quran
getting them
in
to stop
front of the
bombing
camera?
whatever? Was it we're gonna
They're gonna
stop
become
relying on
all
foreign
bodies
energy
from now on.
sources. So we're gonna nationalize industry, which means taking power away from the private capitalists who now control all of that shit, all of the pipelines, all of the oil production, and importation, all of that. We have to stop them from doing that.
That's a waste of bacon, bro.
His religion
Like
is
what?
bacon.
That's the most
That's a good
profitable
religion
That's
to
why
have,
they do
man.
it.
It's good shit.
Okay.
They know what they're
I
doing.
love
I did
pork.
say-
Pork's good stuff.
renewable energy is not as profitable. Definitely not.
So how are we
there's
gonna
not
make
as
the
much
decision to do that instead if it's not as profitable?
our society. But maybe I can agree with you that we should socialize our energy.
Oh shit, you guys got some fireworks or
Because
something?
that way, there's no
It's a
fucking-
Quran.
It's a
I
Quran.
just read the Quran.
Yeah? Did you not like it?
That way,
No, I
there's-
didn't,
it's not
because
a
it was
capitalistic
written by a
fucking
man
interest,
that wanted to conquer a
you know,
whole bunch of
that's
land.
driving.
You may think different.
And he had sexual
should be in
perversion,
it
so he just
together.
wanted to conquer a whole bunch of land
So-
and have a whole bunch of sex with a bunch of
that's fine.
underage
The
kids.
energy
But
Oh,
not
shit.
for the entire
You guys should
I need to find out
I think he is, man. This dude's about to burn, I won't even tell you.
look into it.
Hey, what's up, tight though?
For things
So
that
we
are
got
necessary commodities-
Banging Marxism.
Blixie and the Deniers,
No, but
and I'm here with Jesse, and this is your homie.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, we're at like Jerusalem Junior.
Oh my god.
That's all good.
We didn't bring any.
Yeah, you're close.
New inflammatory.
Smells like bacon!
I liked our conversation better, personally.
see, that's
Make it,
I
don't
don't believe
fake
that
it.
either.
That's
Well, I mean, it's his book.
that's
He can
just
do what he wants
trolling.
with it.
That's just trolling. I want a fucking
Fuck
meme
yeah.
of that. Sans dad. Stop.
With what?
Shake it, don't
Ready?
break it. Took your
What?
mama not
Are you gonna say the thing?
Hey, what up, man?
he will not divide us,
Dr. Wolf.
right?
What's going on, brother? How you been?
They might.
He will come inside us.
I just got bored.
He will
I got so
circumcise
bored.
us.
Like everybody's gonna be talking
Oh
about
jeez,
that
I
for,
hope
like,
not.
an hour. I'm about to like.
I feel like we need to stop doing that actually. Like,
Sure.
I think that dude actually was into that shit. Like, that shit's not cool. Yeah, we need to end circumcision of all kinds. Any kind of genital mutilation, ritual genital mutilation needs to come to an end.
Preach, brother. Preach. Preach. Go.
I mean, it's
Tell me.
it's atrocious.
Tell-
It's
My son's
not
not circumcised.
excellent.
What do you believe about this wall with these words?
I believe if you fuck a mermaid, it shouldn't be bestiality. And it depends on which half that you
No.
fuck.
Wait, what do you mean by which half?
The cloaca. If you penetrate the
The
cloaca,
fishy one or the other one?
the mouth side.
Man.
On the mouth side.
Yeah. Well, that should be legit if it's consensual.
Cunt
It
sexual.
depends on like
Did
how
you
they
just say
identify,
cunt
man.
sexual? Did he just say cunt sexual?
I did.
Wow. I agree with you.
What if this?
Cunt sexual.
What if they like identify more as a human?
No.
It's like-
They're mermaids. They're cunt sexual.
So now we're getting into identity politics.
With mermaids.
I think this guy knows what he's talking about. Actually, I think he knows what he's talking about.
But if the other half has a different idea, then you're fucked.
Fuck you!
Uh-oh.
Alright, I'm gonna go.
No. What? That's the best guy. He walked away.